Is it time to buy or sell BioMarin Pharmaceutical stock? In this video, we're diving deep into BioMarin Pharmaceutical. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 26th of September, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on a notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 23rd of September 2025, our system has identified BioMarin Pharmaceutical as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -2.21. Now, let's examine the stock's performance throughout this time frame. Interestingly, the stock has outperformed our system's predictions, achieving a gain of 0.82%. This equates to an average return of 0.21% per day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is currently positioned at the lower end of a broad and declining trend in the short term, presenting a potentially favorable buying opportunity. Should the lower trend floor at $52.56 be breached, it would signal an increased rate of decline. The current 3-month trend indicates a possible change of -5.69% over the next quarter, with anticipated returns ranging from -7.94% to +4.75%. Considering the longer term, our 12-month analysis suggests a projected change of -18.33%. Our calculations estimate that the stock's performance may vary between -20.28% and -0.80% over the coming year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $42.93 and $53.42. Our latest daily update for BioMarin Pharmaceutical highlights a positive trend, green day on Friday for BioMarin Pharmaceutical Inc. On the last trading day, which was Friday, the 26th of September 2025, the stock price of BioMarin Pharmaceutical Inc. increased by 2.34%, moving from $52.62 to $53.85. During this trading session, the stock experienced fluctuations of 2.51%. with a low of $52.65 and a high of $53.97. Although the price has shown some variability, there has been a decline of 0.44% over the past 2 weeks. The trading volume decreased by 769,000 shares on the last day, resulting in a total of 2 million shares traded, valued at approximately $96,320,000. It is important to note that declining volume alongside rising prices can indicate divergence, serving as a potential warning sign of shifts in the market in the coming days. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest recorded stock price was $73.51, while the lowest was $52.48. Presently, the stock price is 26.74%, or $19.66, below the 52-week high, and 59.19%, or $78.10, below the all-time high achieved on the 21st of July, 2020, when the price peaked at $131.95. BioMarin is experiencing a notable momentum in both clinical developments and investor relations this month. The company has announced encouraging results from its pivotal Phase-3 Pegasus study, which demonstrated a nearly 50% reduction in the average blood phenylalanine levels in adolescents diagnosed with phenylketonuria, commonly known as PKU. Additionally, BioMarin's management has indicated that a regulatory filing is anticipated in the latter half of 2025. They have also been proactively engaging with investors by presenting at major healthcare conferences, sharing updates on their pipeline advancements. These positive developments are likely to enhance short-term sentiment and trading volume, as successful clinical outcomes, combined with visible management efforts, often lead to upward movements in stock prices, reflecting expectations for accelerated revenue growth from a pediatric indication. However, it is important to note that competitors in the same metabolic disorder field are indicating potential challenges. serving as a reminder that factors such as efficacy, safety, and pricing negotiations continue to carry risks that may lead to market volatility. In the long run, the successful approval and commercialization of Palynziq for adolescents could significantly broaden the addressable market and bolster the company's valuation. Yet, ongoing competition and the risks associated with execution mean that any gains will rely heavily on sustained commercial success and follow-up data. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 8th of September 2025, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned BMRN a neutral rating with an initialize action. On Tuesday, the 2nd of September 2025, it was reported that Raymond James rated BMRN as outperform with an initialize action. On Tuesday, the 5th of August 2025, it was reported that UBS gave BMRN a buy rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 15th of July 2025, it was reported that Wolfe Research assigned BMRN an outperform rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 4th of November 2024, it was reported that Wedbush rated BMRN as outperform with an upgrade action. Analysts have assigned BioMarin Pharmaceutical stock a general buy rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as neutral. In terms of return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for BioMarin Pharmaceutical. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Thursday, September 25, 2025, and so far it has risen approximately 2.34%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot has been established. During the last trading day, volume decreased despite rising prices. This discrepancy between volume and price may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the stock should be monitored closely. Some negative signals have also been issued, which could influence near-term developments. The stock of BioMarin Pharmaceutical Inc. holds sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, presenting a more negative outlook. Additionally, a general sell signal arises from the relationship between these two averages, where the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average. On any upward corrections, there will be resistance at levels $53.87 and $56.36. A breakout above either of these levels would generate buy signals. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, buy signal 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 10 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 8 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 18 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 31 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 18 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 18 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 19 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for BioMarin Pharmaceutical. BioMarin Pharmaceutical Inc. finds support from accumulated volume at $53.41. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is expected when the support is tested. The stock exhibits average daily movements, and with robust trading volume, the risk is assessed to be medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated $1.32 between its high and low, or 2.51%. In the last week, the daily average volatility of the stock was 2.37%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for BioMarin Pharmaceutical, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A relatively low PE ratio could signal a low expectation for the future of the company, or that the stock is undervalued, indicating a potential buying opportunity. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 4th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 89 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for BioMarin Pharmaceutical. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for BioMarin Pharmaceutical is at $58.14. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, BioMarin Pharmaceutical encounters its first support level at $53.41. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for BioMarin Pharmaceutical from multiple analyst sources is buy. Now, let's review some recent insider trades. On the first day of August 2025, Ian T. Clark conducted an insider purchase of 7,000 shares of common stock. On the same day, Ian T. Clark conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares. On the 20th day of May 2025, Kristen Hubbard conducted an insider sale of 2,155 shares of common stock. On that same day, Timothy P. Walbert conducted an insider purchase of 6,650 shares of common stock. On the same day, Richard A. Meyer conducted an insider purchase of 6,650 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we found that the insider cover is positive, with a ratio of approximately 50.983. In total, insiders purchased 787,331 shares and sold 310,373 shares in the last 100 trades. We currently hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and there is no stop loss in place. Is BioMarin Pharmaceutical stock a good buy? BioMarin Pharmaceutical Inc. is currently sending several negative signals and is situated within a wide and declining trend. Consequently, we anticipate that its performance will remain weak in the coming days or weeks. Therefore, we hold a negative view on this stock. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 29th of September, we foresee that BioMarin Pharmaceutical will open lower by 360 cents and begin trading at $53.49. We remind you that trading carries a significant risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not solely rely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.